Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 21st through the 27th of December. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a guiding card for you. Your guiding card for this month is, of course, the Page of Pentacles. New information about finances coming your way, or any other version of abundance coming your way. There are maybe all kinds of different things that could be coming your way. Some of that could be that knowledge of new life coming into your family, new opportunities coming your way, plotting and planning and coming into new stuff, as well as jobs and ways for your money to grow, okay? Whatever that abundance is in your life, you keep an ear out for it. There's lots of opportunities and ways for abundance to show up, okay? I love that for you. All right, so I have a couple of messages for you from my guides, and my guides are talking to all of us about how we need to pay attention to getting help when we need it. We don't need to do everything by ourselves this month, okay? Get a little help and it'll be easier, all right? The other thing to know is that if you have whatever groups you're into, whether it's work or family or just a friend group, the more we get close to these people and the more we talk to them, the more they can be of support to us. And it doesn't mean they're going to do anything for us or give us a bunch of stuff or whatever, but they could just lend an ear or even some good advice. But they won't be able to offer you advice if you don't talk to them and tell them what's going on, okay? So the more you share, you never know what kind of experiences they have to lean on and that they will be able to help you with. So whatever that is, keep an eye on it. It will be super fun, I think, for you to have other input. But if you don't share anything with anybody, nobody will know what they need to help you with, okay? Cool. So it's about vulnerability a little bit, and it goes both ways. So you can listen to other people's vulnerabilities and also share with them and support them as well, okay? Cool. Now, I'm also doing a free reading giveaway. At the end of this reading, you will find out all the details on how to enter and what to do. So stick around. We'll talk about it then, okay? Let's get into the cards. So we have the 3 cards from the overview video. Very nice. And we're going to use this magical Nordic tarot to get us a guiding card. Not a guiding card, but a mystery card. Da, da, da. What's the mystery for you, Virgo, this week? This one right here is going to be our mystery card. All right. Very fun. I think that you'll like it. We'll get there at the end of the reading, okay? Now then, we'll use this Mythic tarot to go ahead and add more information to the first 3 cards and go a little deeper, all right? So we're, of course, talking about the 21st of December through the 27th. So this is the weekend, that week of all the different holy days, etc. Celebrations and holidays are being celebrated, unless you're not involved in all that. You do you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But let's talk about what's happening here. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups, showing that there's going to be somebody in the mix that we're releasing, letting go of, creating a boundary in a situation. Maybe somebody's trying to say, hey, we need to come and hang out with you. And you're like, but no, you're not the one we want. You're not the person that you should be or would be. This is going to be the problem child that wants to come to the gathering. And you're like, I'm sorry, you're not invited. It will suck a little. It will be uncomfortable to make the boundary, but it's better that than having the cops come to the holiday, because we don't want to have that, okay? None of that. So we're going to do what we have to do to make sure the holiday ends up, or the gathering ends up kind of more auspicious and happy and like that. So it's a preemptive strike. Sorry about that. You will have a like-minded feminine energy person who's going to be there in the mix, supporting you in the process, so you don't have to worry about whether or not you're making the right decision. You'll run it past somebody and somebody will say, yep, you're doing it right, carry on. And that's who this person will be. They will be your support person. They say, yeah, no, we get you. So it's a feminine energy person, very down to earth and easygoing, all right? Of course, part of the process this week is to keep those finances balanced. We don't want to overspend on a bunch of silly stuff that we don't really need or want or have any use for. So just be careful and cautious about your finances at this time, right? Okay, just know what you can afford this month, right? Now then, what's blocked? Haha. One more time, not really in charge. Maybe you don't have the authority in the situation to change the seating chart, so to speak. But I think you're doing the right thing anyway. I'm getting that while you're not in charge, you're still handling the situation so that the other person doesn't have to, okay? You're taking a load off of somebody else. But no, you technically don't have the authority to do this. Just know that in advance. You're not in control. You don't have the foundation of power in the moment. It might be somebody else's house, and you're saying, I don't want this person to show up at this house because they're going to make a mess. And so you kind of tell them not to come, and or give them somewhere else to go. That might be the better option, of course. You're also blocked from looking at things in a new, open way, and seeing the good in the situation. You will probably get hung up on things, okay? You're going to get like a one-track vision of how you think it's going to go. This is the only way it could possibly go. If this person shows up, this is the only way it's going to go. And it's going to make you leery and uncertain about doing it and making sure that your brain is going, I don't know if we should do that. That's going to be hard. So pay attention and know what that means for you. It'll be a lot, okay? I just want you to pay attention to how that works, all right? Now then, the Four of Cups is here showing the foundation of your heart, and your feelings will be blocked. You may need it to be blocked. I'm just going to say it right now. If you're not feeling like secure with your feelings and emotions right now, it's because of this situation. You're feeling uncertain about what you're doing and how it's going. And yeah, getting hung up on how it could be and how it should be. You know you're not the boss of the situation, but you're making a judgment call. And yet, you know, it makes you feel uneasy. That's all. Whatever you're doing here, whatever this is, you're making yourself feel uneasy. This person is the only one who's saying, yes, do it. But, you know, this could also be about you overspending, choosing to, you've decided that, there's only one way to make this person happy, and that's to buy the big, big present. And you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I might overspend, but it's all from a place of love. Great. But it doesn't feel good, right? You're feeling uneasy about what you're deciding, and you might be overspending on something because you think the only way that they'll understand that you love them is if you buy the big thing. It's a big thing. So just pay attention to what that is and how that's going, okay? This card here is talking about, these are blocks. They're here to block you on purpose. So maybe you shouldn't do the thing or get so set on the fact. Maybe you can just postpone whatever you're working on until the next week, right? Just postpone for the next week if you can, all right? The Hierophant is showing me your solution is to look at your plans, look at your situation, look at it clearly. Don't just decide based on what you see right here, right now. You might be looking through a very little window, like a little tiny window. I can only see so much from here, either the feet or the head, but I can't see the whole picture. If you opened up your vision to see the whole thing, you understand that timing could be off completely, and you just want to postpone the whole project. You're like, you know what? We're just going to postpone that process. And I want you to have a little faith, okay? Have a little faith in the fact that you're smart and you can figure this shit out. You don't need to be pushing and shoving, and if it feels too hard to make it happen, then it might not be intended, okay? If it's too hard, it might not be intended, okay? Maybe you're destined to have the cops show up. Maybe you're destined to have this buffoon show up to your table or whatever. And you know what? You don't have to stay. You don't have to stay very long. You can show up, do your thing, enjoy as much as you can, say your thank yous and goodbyes when you see things are getting sideways, and then leave before it goes completely wrong. And that way you don't have to be the uninviter. You don't have to put your foot down and make all this into a thing. You just take care of yourself, okay? Look at the big picture and see what you're really in control of, all right? Now we have the King of Wands. There's another very down-to-earth, easygoing male energy person in the mix. Super chill, who's also going to be supporting you in the process. So you have a lady supporting you over here. You got a male person supporting you over here. you have support. People are getting you. People are understanding what you're thinking about and how you're doing it, okay? So this is really cool. I like that you have a support system in the process, that you don't have to do everything according to what other people think, and you're gonna make some good decisions, okay? So in the beginning, you might be thinking about, the only way I can do this is if I uninvite this person, da 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 da. And you might end up going, you know what? Maybe I can do this for as long as I can, and then I'll just leave. And that might be the better answer, okay? Cool. And this person will support you in the process. They'll pack you up a bag of food, and help you feel better about being on your way. Because this card here is talking about how you'll complete the cycle of, you've had a cycle with this person before that has gone all kinds of different ways, which is kind of nice, that you're in a position now where you're going to finish the cycle, and then you'll be able to start something else somewhere else. You don't have to do the same old project with this scenario over and over and over again. I think you're going to change the outcome. You are going to change your own personal outcome by either leaving early and not having to over control the situation. There's a lot of things here saying you're not in charge. You're going to get hung up. You're going to stop yourself. You're going to have a lot of things that aren't going according to what you want. But I think that if you go, stay as long as you want, maybe you work it out so you show up early in the morning and you're like, okay, I'm going to show up early in the morning. I'm going to be of service. I'm going to help you set up. I'm going to enjoy coffee with you. We're going to hang out. We're going to do all the things we want to do in the morning. And everybody will show up, and then I'll make a plate, and then I'll leave before the big meal. And that's okay. Whatever works best for you, you'll figure out a way to be of service and a part of, and you'll take good care of yourself in the process. So I love this. You're starting a new opportunity for yourself, a new way to be in this situation without having to intermix with all the people, and it's really quite lovely. I like that. Nice. Let's get you one of these beautiful Path of the Soul cards, all right? What do you need, Virgo? What is here for you? Oh, there it is. All right. I'll set these aside. What do we have? Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, so this card talks about speed and movement and change. It is all about things happening quickly. It's got very much a lot of Eight of Wands to it. There's creativity, there's intensity, but notice how it starts out a little smeary and it goes really, really fast, and then it gets clear right here. And I love that. It really shows me that you will be coming in clearer focus at the end. Things will be clearer and more understandable at the end. You are, yeah, I really see the progression of your week. Feeling really smeary and specific about how it should go, very specific, and then you come into the proper answer. You're like, oh, this is the right answer right here. We're going to go right with that, and then presto, clarity. Nice. There's creativity in this as well, so be open to the creation of new options, new possibilities, and don't forget to be open to receiving information, okay? The reception of new information could help you make better decisions. So this information could come from her or from him, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. It can be very cool and simple information like, oh, all right, cool, I'll make a new plan. And that's all you got to do. Make a new plan. And that's going to be awesome. And then you can have a little faith in your plan too, because your faith is going to be on top this week, okay? So believe in what you're doing and move forward, all right? Well done. I'm going to put this card right here. What's your mystery card, Virgo? What do we got? Ooh, the Lovers. You are not doing any of this alone. You have a partner in crime, male, female, whatever you got going on, you got going on. You have somebody who's going to be hanging out with you no matter what. So there's no alone time for you, but you're going to be doing only what you want to do and only what you need to do to take care of you, okay? You don't have to be in a situation where everything is super uncomfortable all the time. You can take good care of yourself, okay? Cool. So I'm going to set this card down right here. That's nice. Now then, let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? So We have sapphire, we have tiger eye, and we have serpentine. Okay, serpentine is about your third chakra, where emotions and feelings and memories are all stored. And there's this buttery, beautiful stone, which is super soft and gentle as it works on healing what's going on in your third chakra right now. So whatever memories you have of this person or whatever you're worried about here, there will be a soft and gentle solution that comes for you. It doesn't have to be all in your face and abrupt and intense, okay? It can be gentle and calm and like, hey, you know what? Cool. And you just walk over to the next room. You just keep walking to the next room whenever this person shows back up. And like, I'm going to walk to the next room. And if they ever come up to your face and say, hey, where are you going? You're like, I just am not feeling interested in having a conversation with you right now. We can talk later. Okay, let's talk on another day. And that's just it. You'll just say, let's talk on another day. You don't tell them they're not worthy of the conversation. You don't tell them anything like that. You don't want to fire them up. All you want to do is say, hey, I appreciate that you're here and I appreciate that what's going on. I'm just going to stay in another lane because I don't want us to end up in a fight. Okay? And then that's cool. I'm just going to walk over there. We can talk on another day. Okay? So that's kind of good. I like that. It's going to be a gentle stone. So carry it in your pocket and it'll keep you thinking gentle thoughts. Sapphire is a 6th chakra stone. So it's all about how your third eye, when you meditate with this on your third eye, you'll be able to see your impact on the planetary world, right? The galaxy of your impact on the planets, okay? So that's kind of cool. So you imagine the galaxy, the star, the moon, the sun, all those things out there and all the planets. And you just put your energy out and you say, okay, so show me my energy in the galaxy in my lifetime, okay? And you'll see that something around the blue planet getting a little cloudy, and then you'll see it wafting off and swirling around the different planets and getting around in space. So you, because we are all stardust, are having an impact on what's going on all around the planets, okay? So you're not just here visiting, doing a little some, and moving on. There's going to be a residual footprint, fingerprint, a mark you leave in the galaxy. And you will be able to see it when you meditate with sapphire on your third eye, okay? So give that a shot, see what it looks like, and I think you'll have a good time with that. Tiger eye is going to be a 7th chakra stone. It goes right above your head at your 7th chakra, and when you meditate with this right there, your ancestors, your guides, and your angels will better be able to communicate with you because tiger eye opens that door. When you say, I would like to talk to them, they'll show up, okay? So don't be alarmed, don't be upset, and you can be very clear about who you want to talk to specifically. It's like placing a phone call, where you put this up on your 7th chakra, and ultimately say, I would like to speak to da-da-da. I'd like to talk to my mom. Okay, cool. Your mom will show up for you, and you'll have a conversation, and then you can come out of that meditation and go, wow, that's crazy, right? And you can do it with anybody. So try not to have a whole line of people. It takes too long, okay? So I'm going to put these stones down right here, and I think that these are going to be fun for you. All right. Now then, my goodness, Virgo, what a week you're having. I hope that you'll have a good time. Do your best. Make good boundaries for yourself, and don't let anyone tell you how it has to go, and make a new plan, all right? Be open to the possibilities of making a new plan. Things could change rather suddenly this week, okay? So, because you choose it, and you'll choose a kinder, gentler, softer path. Maybe it's time for a picnic on the beach without your family. Because you know what? It's nice to be there in the morning, but maybe it's not nice to be there at night. And that's all good. You'll figure out what's right for you, and you'll take good care, all right? So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about how you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. You can carry anything you want, and it will be fun for you, and I think that they will help you as you move through this week. Comment below, let me know what you're carrying, how it's working for you, how the reading is working for you. I'm open to the conversation. Let's have a conversation, okay? That's cool. Also, if you look in the description box below, you'll find all the decks that I'm using, and you can go on Amazon or Etsy and get them for yourself so that you can have them in your hands. The other thing you'll find is a list of all the fairs that I go to, so you can come out to a Renaissance fair and get a reading in person, because I think that would be fun for both of us, and I think that you'll have a good time. If you can't come out to the fair, I completely understand. You can also sign up or plot and plan and book a private reading over the phone during the week, and I will happily read for you during the week, okay? Thank you so much for being here, and if you're here for the free drawing, the best way to enter into the free drawing is to put an emoji in a comment, okay? Make a comment with an emoji in it, and I will enter you into the drawing. You can enter as many times as you like, so you can put up 7, 8, 9, 12 emojis in one comment, and that would be one entry. Haha. But if you want to put in 12 comments with one emoji in each one, then presto, you have 12 entries. See how that works? It's kind of fun. Do enter as often as you like. I will happily put all of them into a hat, and then I will draw one, and presto changeo, I will communicate with you privately, but I will also announce publicly the first week of January who wins the free reading, okay? So thank you very much. I appreciate the one and the all of you, and we will talk next week about December 28th through January 3rd, okay? See you then.